My name is Mr. Michael, Teacher Michael, and I'm really happy to have you all here. I'm a TEFL and TESOL certified English teacher, and I've been teaching English for about 13 years. Especially teaching English online. I've been doing that for some 6 years. I love English and I love teaching it as well. And I'm so happy to get adults, people connecting from different parts of the world. We help those people to learn and also to improve the English. The question number 2 says, what are some common challenges with time management and how can they be overcome? Let's go, please, my dear brother. You, Mr. Anglè, you get the microphone, open it and try to talk, please.
Yeah, thank you, Weather. Thank you one more time. And I'll take time to congratulate Miss Stacey. You did an amazing job. I'm really proud of you. You know that. So I'm sorry. So you are our second mother right here in Common Language courses. We really love you, as Michael say that. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Helen. I am a lover of English. I've learned English in Common Language courses, guys. All right. For people who didn't know me, right? So there are a lot of challenges of with time management. For example, uses of social media that can make you if you use social media a lot, you want to be able to respect your time planned. If you don't know how to plan your time, that's also is a challenge. All right. If you might know how to plan your time, yeah, but if you don't know how to respect it, that also is a challenge. So how that can be overcome? You get up every morning or before you go to bed each night, you take up your notebook or even a piece of paper, you write down everything that you would like to do tomorrow morning. Feel me? And you can also do a to-list, and you put the most important things in a piece of paper, and in the other piece of paper you put the important things. I say the most important and the important things. So the important things is the things that you will do obligatory, but the important things is the thing that you will do, but you might not do them if something happen, if you have some unexpected event. All right. So some of you might ask how to plan, how to make that list. So there is an odd question mentioned on eat.org, which is how to eat an elephant. You know how to eat an elephant? Is a bite, is one bite at a time. To eat an elephant one bite at a time, that means step by step you will learn how to plan your time and how to respect it. Okay, is the same like a food you don't like, but you try it. You try it today, try it tomorrow, try it after tomorrow, so you become like it. It's like that. When you learn to plan your time and then to respect it. So it's not easy to respect time management because there's a lot of distraction that can make you stay away of your schedule. For example, TikTok. This is a big tool to grow, and then it's also something that can destroy you because that can private you to learn or to respect, and that would be good for you. I say TikTok, but not only TikTok. We have Facebook, we have YouTube, you know, because they also have they always have a lot of videos and stuff that can make you pass your time on them, you know, funny videos, sometimes you might forget to cook just to watch those videos, and then when you see in your watch, you will see the time. You feel me? And the chapter 1 of Eat That Fork, the chapter 1, I think, or the chapter 2, give a technique. If we use it, it's very useful. It's the ABCD method. If we use that, that's also a really good method to have or to keep a good time management. What else? What else? All right, that's all for the moment.
Okay, great. Thank you. And thank you very much, my dear brother. You, Mr. Early, you, Mr. Davidson, you get the microphone, open it, and try to see things right here, please.
Thank you once again to Michael, and a big shout out to you, Miss Steffi. You did an amazing job. I really appreciate the way you share your idea. Oh my God, you did it. So me personally, I remember the biggest challenge, for example, I get in the learning process is about confidence. I didn't have enough confidence, and then this is one of the reasons I couldn't achieve my goals. So thank you for sharing. Oh my God, you did it. So about this question, I can say that one of the challenges that people face, not only me, many people face during learning a language, not even a language in their life, is nowadays about distraction. People distract a lot, especially in social media. They distract a lot by wasting their time, and then on TikTok, on YouTube, or for example, instead of implement the area of their life. For example, if you want to be a better English speaker, you want to speak English well. So one of the best thing is to, for example, listen stuff in English. Listen in English. Watch videos related to English. Read books related to English. So that can really implement your capacity. So not only in English, so in every area of your life. So if you are like in any area of your life, you should try to learn, and then every single day, just to have a better vision, or just to become a better version of yourself. So one of the things is this distraction. Instead of people let social media control them, instead of they control the social media. So distraction is one of them. So me personally, for example, to overcome those challenges, me personally, I can say there are some apps I don't use. Okay, I don't use just to stop, like put things off. For example, you have things to do, instead of doing the thing that you should do for yourself, that can help you, that can help your family. Don't forget, our life, so many people depend on ourselves. We have our family. We have our, if you are a married man, you have your wife, depend on you, your children. For example, you have your mom, you have, for example, your dad, you have your brothers, sisters, you have even your country depend on you. So you can keep wasting your time, and then just keep, or just let so many things control your whole life. You don't take ownership of your life. So when you don't take ownership of your life, at the end, So I can even say that your whole future is on the line or is on the mirror when you or is in danger when you don't take ownership of yourself. So to overcome them, for example, those kind of distraction, nowadays it's important to take control of yourself, to like the app that you don't use, you try to don't spend your time on them, because they don't help you at the end. They don't like bring anything serious in your life. So I think if we think so we can have the better version of ourselves related to, for example, that book we've been reading. So it's talk about practice procrastination. We can practice procrastination, for example, by doing the most valuable task, and then the less valuable tasks we can put them off, for later, for tomorrow. But what we should do for ourselves, the things that can have the greatest impact, we can't play at all. We can't play at all with those tasks, because they are represent our life, our whole future. Don't forget, our whole family depend on us, our country, the future of Haiti. We all dream to have a better Haiti tomorrow. But by taking action today to prepare our brain, so we stop doing this thing that can really help the country down the line. So we should take action just right now by how we use our time, by don't let that social media, or even so many things, not only social media, so many things control our life or our whole future. So that's my point of view, Tia Michael. Thank you once again for being here to encourage us, and then to present so many good topics around here in a way to practice our English. Thank you so very much, teacher Michael.
Great, awesome. I really appreciate, and I really think as well, I really congratulate you, my dear brother, from another mother, you, Mr. Davidson. You did a really good job. I really appreciate, and I really think as well. Thank you, Amelia.
Okay, so thank you, teacher. Okay, about the second question, we have many common challenges with time management, and such as procrastination, trying to achieve all our project at once, and distraction. The teachers also how to overcome them by making and on better decisions about our time, eliminating the on the activities that do have value. It also and introduces the ABCDE method. What is the first law of success and concentration, so we can direct all our energies to one single point. So thank you, teacher, for giving them all.
Yes, congratulations, my dear brother. Mr. James, c'est un étudiant débutant. Mais ça qu'a fait là, pas débutant, non? Ça a laissé là un mot pour anglais. Tu understand? Il n'est pas plus intelligent que l'autre monde, yo. Mais juste if te dit ça, ça veut dire il brave enough. Il est assez brave, il croit dans tête clé. And if she can do it today, after 6 months, his English, it's going to be amazing. I really appreciate it, and I really think, my dear brother, you, Mr. James.
If you know the challenge, you can overcome it. And one of the challenge in my case, it was procrastination. You say, I'm gonna do it later, and later come tomorrow, and tomorrow come months after months, it come years, and you never did it. It's the same as someone who wants to learning English. They say, I will start next month. I will start 3 months and 3 months. And the person say the year is over, but nothing happened. But procrastination is the worst enemy of time management. If you always procrastinate, you will never get results. Distraction. Nowadays, we're living in a world where it's internet is all over the place. Your TV is connected with the internet. Your phone is the internet. The laptop. You don't even go around without internet, without access to social media. Sometimes I do remember I was planning to read in the morning. Normally, I read after I drop my daughter to school. And I received a call from a friend I didn't heard about 7 or 8 months. This call was important for me, but I had to make a choice because I know that call will not take 10 minutes, 5 minutes. I know it will take almost 1 hour. And this 1 hour gonna prevent me to do something was in my to-do list for the day. And one of the best thing in everyday plan I had is to read, is to invest in myself, to read something that's gonna move me forward my goal, not do otherwise. But I have to make a decision. I just say I will call you back later. It's not because the person was important, but I know at this moment, if I didn't eat the ugliest food I have on my plate, I won't have time to do it because after my blocking hours, like that fruit always teaches us, you have to get a blocking hours. The blocking hours, you have to put the most important and valuable tasks in these blocking hours. And my blocking hours is from 8:30 in the morning to 11 before my daughter got off school. If I leave something else like social media platform, like TikTok, take that place, I will be losing it. Because I'm gonna say, I'm gonna read before I go to bed. I won't do it. Because you have to prepare dinner, you have to spend quality time with family, you have to put your daughter or maybe your kids to sleep, and you just sleep also. That's right all the time. And this is why I choose to use the ABCD method to do the A1 task earlier in the morning. I choose to use the 80-20% rules. A few tasks create most of your results. Imagine you can go to work and you have 3 key clients for the company who are gonna give you the company the most investment they want. And you choose to organize all the documents was not important, maybe in the box somewhere in your in your office before you call this client. That will not prove you're wise. That will not prove you need results, even though you use your time, but you not manage well. Procrastination. Avoid distraction. Distraction can become to any forms. Your kids can be a distraction. And this is why sometimes you have to create the blocking hours when you will not encounter trouble, issue. And one other thing I want to add is take it one step at a time. Don't do everything together. Sometimes you take all you want to do. You didn't plan in your day, but you want to do everything together. You won't do it. As a woman, when I'm doing laundry, if I'm not separate the clothes, if there are a lot, you can procrastinate. Say, okay, I will do it tomorrow. I don't have time to finish it. But if you're breaking it into small, you're gonna see. When you finish, you won't even imagine. This is the same thing you can do to manage, to avoid procrastination, to overcome it. Is when you break it into pieces. If you have so many things to do, the ABCDE method will helping you. The must, the should, the one who can stay, the one you can eliminate. When you follow this beautiful formula, because if it's write it down in a book, it's because someone else testing it and the person get result. 100 of person, thousand of person have been using this method, this formula, they got result. If we want to overcome those challenges to manage our time well, it's good to control the way we plan our day in advance. Another thing you can do is to control your mindset, because discipline beats mood. Even though if your mindset is not, you're not controlling, you don't have self-control, self-discipline, when your mood change, everything change. Your goal go away. You don't want to move forward anymore. You want to give up. Don't give up. This is what you want to overcome it. In my case, when I feel a little bit down in my mind, I listen some podcasts which come about positivity. We talk about mindset. We talk about growth, development. Because in this podcast that teach us, we need to be strong. We don't need to be perfect, but we need to keep moving forward even though we don't feel like it. When you listen to this kind of thing, you nourish your brain and that will push you to move forward toward your goal. I think that's all I have to say about this beautiful question. And thank you, Teacher Michael, for the mic.
Okay, so thank you, and thank you a million, our dear one, Stacey. I really appreciate it, and I really thank as well, because you had opportunity to say things, and yes, you did it. You did it. I really appreciate it, and I really thank you as well, my beautiful one, for sharing your point of view about that beautiful topic. Let's go, please, with my dear brother, Mr. Anglè. And after that, guys, we're gonna keep on. You get the microphone, Mr. Anglè, please.
All right, thank you one more time. I was listening carefully to Miss Stacey when she was talking, and she mentioned some, and I will share an experience about it. Is when we try and do everything at the same time. Yeah, everybody. For people who know me, they know I'm a very organized person. I always have a deadline for everything. Yeah, but one day I wanted to make an experience. Stacey know that because I was sharing that with her in the big group. I was like, well, the women can do a lot of stuff at the same time, and let me try it. Maybe sometime next time talking to some people, I can say not the only woman, but the men also can do it because I'll try it and I succeed. And Stacey said, "All right, brother. Okay, you're gonna try. Okay, just try, but." Jehovah make everybody with his quality. So, so he say stuff like that. And I was like, all right, I'm going to try. I'm going to shine. And I started to try. And I didn't plan any time. I didn't plan things like to have a deadline stuff. I didn't plan anything. And I started at around 2 to 3 in the afternoon. I become very, very not tired, but I become exhausted. And I was like, so it's like that. The women fight every day when they are in the house. Even though they are in the house, they are working as us. Working outside in our job. But I made the experience. I learned 3 things. The first things that is one of the things that Stacey shared with me is Jehovah creates everyone with his capacity, with his with that he can or her can do, right? And the second things I learned from that experience is if you want to respect or if you want to keep a good time management, please do not do everything at the same time, or do not do try to not do a lot of things at the same time. And the second lesson I learned from that experience is we gotta respect the woman. Did not, because I had a lot of boys said that the woman just stay in the house but not do nothing and stuff. Or the jobs the women do is not, it cannot compare with the men jobs. But I'll tell you the truth, guys, the women work more than us. You feel me? Because the experience that I made, it was like cleaning the house, washing clothes, ironing, cooking, learning a lot of things. But the woman has to take care of the child, to prepare breakfast, lunch, dinner for the family, clean the house, washing clothes, ironing, bring children to school, pick up them from school. And the question women have to take time to read the Bible, to pray God, to do their own study, like special study, to go to the publication, to a lot of things. So we gotta respect the women. So I would like to share this experience with you guys, but I can encourage you, please. My boys right here, do not try it. I've tried it and I succeed on it. But I learned from it. All right. Thank you a lot as well. I appreciate that.
Great. I already appreciate and I already thank you as well, because you're here today trying to defend the women. You've been doing a really great job. I really appreciate and I really congratulate you. Thank you, my dear brother, Mr. Anglè. And the question number 3 says, from today on, after reading that book, Eat That Frog, or after doing research, after realizing that you have to do something, from today on, how do you determine and plan to use your time differently in order like to become a better version of yourself for the rest of your life? Think about it. We're gonna take a little break for a while, a little break, and after people, we're gonna keep on with the question number 3. No, the question number 3 says, from today on, how do you determine and plan to use your time differently and I'd like to become a better version of yourself for today and for the rest of your life? Mr. Davidson, brother, you get the microphone. Let's go with you.
Thank you once again, Sir Michael. And then I can say, in my opinion, one of the best things to use, like after, for example, reading this book, Eat That Frog, for example, in my perspective is, for example, is to stop overcome it. Okay? Try to say no instead of saying yes. Because I think it's easier. It's easier to say yes for someone who like ask you for something, or even for even your time, or even for chatting, even a moment. It's easier to agree with that person. But when you want to use your time, when you want to manage your time well, instead of saying yes to everything, it's always better for you to say no, because you know you like take ownership of yourself, of your time, of your entire life. When you take ownership of your entire life, so you control everything. You don't let anything control you. You control your time. You control your yes as well. You don't say yes easily. And then, or if that thing, you don't have any benefits, you don't have any profit in that thing, sometimes it's a bit like selfishness, but it's better to be selfish by just controlling yourself, your time, instead of being like to good toward people, and down the line, you will suffer for the rest of your life. So, in my opinion, for me personally, I stop, overcome it. I just take ownership of myself, of my time. I say no, and then just to see how I can move forward a bit better. Okay, this is what I do right now after finishing like read this book. For example, I remember when I was a kid, I remember for example, one thing about the second question, I wanted to add that point. For example, when I was sick, I remember my mom, when she prepared a tea or a warm medicine for you, just to take it. It just say you open your mouth, just take it, just take it once, because she knew that the tea, the home medicine is better. It's not like tasty. And then just by that as well, someone can manage your time better, or even doing the thing what you should do by try to do it once. For example, if go to the gym is one of your work, when you wake up in the morning, you try to eat. You try to eat it by going to the gym, or even if, for example, for your spiritual life, praying in the morning is one of them. Just stop. Yeah, start by when you wake up in the morning, stop your day by praying. Or if reading, if one of them, just stop your day by reading. So when you do it, so you will see the result. You will see the difference. You will be the better version of yourself, and people will notice that. So I think so. People will say, "Oh, he's changed. His life is completely changed just by taking action, just by trying something different." So, as I mentioned before, the best way I try to manage the time that I have right now, it's by saying no, and then instead of saying yes, and then I don't let like anyone like control or anything control my life. I take ownership of my life, and then this is what I try to do, and then to have a better version of myself down the line. So thank you, my dear Michael.
Congratulations and thank you, Amélian, for sharing that beautiful comment. I think it requires time, it requires effort as well, and also courage to be right here, open your camera and talking about that beautiful topic. I really appreciate it, and just keep working hard, brother, because I know you're gonna whip something. If you stop sooner or later, you're gonna be in situation to whip something. I really appreciate it, and thank you, Amélian.
Connaissance, c'est celle bagay yo pa jam ka apprendre nan men yo, même si yo ta deporté yo. Apprendre anglais tande, ou sonje mte pale yo. My name is Steffi from Comwad Language Courses. Dans Comwad Language Courses, nous utilisons pi bon méthode qui c'est méthode conversation. Nous pas focus sur le grammatical. Ça qui est plus important pour nous c'est écoute, compréhension et puis parler. Ça attend pour commencer. Nouvelle session, c'est moi ça. Pour encourager famille ou amis pour apprendre à parler anglais tout. Pour plus d'informations, contactez nos numéros ça.
Life in America is beautiful, but it's more beautiful when you speak English well. I'm Yolanda from Command Language Courses. Command Language Courses, c'est une école online qui apprend à parler anglais. Il fait live sur Zoom, ça qui veut dire qu'on apprend à parler langue anglais à n'importe côté dans le monde là. So, soit besoin, c'est un appareil qui a Internet. Par exemple, un téléphone, une tablette ou bien un laptop qui sont aptes pour commencer. Nouveau session, c'est moi ça. Ou capable d'écrire un numéro ça qu'on soit besoin de toute information que vous besoin. N'attendons nous toutes.